Hey there tamers, welcome back to another Digimon Deck Labs deck profile, or I'd say this is a deck profile, probably more of a deck tech because there are cards that I'm missing that I need, but today we are doing the Virus Imperialdramon. Yeah, so without further ado, let us get into it. So, for the rookies, for some reason I did not organize these, I probably should have. We ran 4 of the EX3 Vmon, Digivolves from a red or purple for 0, and on play I may trash 1 card with Imperialdramon in its name, or 3 in the trait from my hand to draw 2 cards. And then its inherit is, while you have a purple Digimon in play, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. I just realised I didn't do my Digi-Eggs. So, we will do the Digi-Eggs now, actually. So, Digi-Eggs. So far, I run 3 purple Minomon, the promo Minomon. I have 2 winner stamp ones and a box topper one, I believe. This is simple. When attacking, if this Digimon is multicolored, by trashing 1 card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. So, I'll run 3 of that. Would like to run 4, but I don't know if I've got a 4 copy. I might do somewhere. I just haven't looked. And then I got 2 of the BT20 Demi Vmons. I'm running these because I got 2 of the nice alt arts. So, yeah. This Digimon with 4, your turn, this Digimon with 4 or more Digivolution cards gets plus 2000 DP. So, pairs nicely with the Vmon. In fact, I'll put the Vmon, wait, I'll put the Vmon down here. Next we have, again, should have organised it. Like, some of it is subject to change. So we have 4 of the EX3 Wormmon, Digivolves from red or purple, so the eggs, any of the eggs. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 purple or red card with the free trait in its with 3 in its traits, or 1 card with Imperialdramon in its name among them to your hand, and trash 1 card among them. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So this is a nice find a piece, trash piece, and then hopefully set up combo for the next turn. So yeah, I run that at 4. I probably will change out some of the rookies because I do need the, I think it's BT17 Wormmon, the green purple one. Anyway, for now, the BT20, 3 of the BT20 Vmons. I was going to do a 2-2 split with these, with the Wormmon as well. Still might do, but at the moment I got 3 of them. So, Digivolves from a red or purple. Your turn, when any of your purple Digimon are played, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with the free trait in your hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1. So, I suppose it is pretty good. You can have one of these on the board, and if you're missing that extra champion or extra rookie, you can drop a level 4, Digivolve into a level 4, and then hopefully DNA. One of the BT20 Wormmon, again, like I said, might do it 2 of, might take this one out just because I don't know. I don't think this one's any good. I might swap this and one of these for the BT17 Wormmon. The thing is, with the BT17 Wormmon, obviously where I'm running the Demi Vmon, which it looks like one of my cards has a scratch across it. Where I'm running the Demi Vmon, Lat Wormmon would Digivolve for 1. But anyway, this one, on play, by trashing 1 card in your hand, give one of your opponent's Digimon. On deletion, lose 1 memory until the end of their turn, and then inherit retail. I should have probably mentioned this one has retail as well when you have a red Digimon in play. There's a fly on my map, go away. This one has inherit, give plus 2k DP. So Wormmons give retail, Vmons give plus DP. On to the champions. Now this is where some of it will definitely change, because I obviously do not have a certain particular champion that everyone says is probably the better one. So currently my champion lineup is 3 of the BT20 Stingmon. These evolves from a level 3, red or purple for 2, play cost of 4. On play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon, level 3 Digimon. Then, if it is your turn, 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into a card with Imperialdramon in its name or the free trait in your hand. Also gives the Inherit Retail. So, like I said, you could say have one of these on the board, play that, Digivolve it into one of the next champions, any of the red ones really, and then DNA it. So run that at 3. That fly is going to get it in a minute. Next, 3 of the BT20 XV1s. On play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. Then, if it's your turn, 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into a Digimon card with Imperialdramon in its name or the free trait in your hand. Yeah, so again, inherit plus 2k. Probably eventually, I don't know if it'll be these ones or the old stuff that I will probably trade out if I get it, but the Shadramon definitely is needed. Next, 2 of the EX3 Flamemon and 2 of the EX3 Shadramon. I'm showing both of these at the same time, mainly because both of their effects are pretty much the same. I believe the only difference is you may Digivolve one of your other Digimon into a level 4 purple Digimon card with 3 in its traits from your trash for its play cost. I believe that's supposed to be errated to Digivolution cost. Because this one is trash Digivolution cost as well. So I think they're both supposed to be Digivolution costs, because otherwise you'll be evolving into this and then Digivolving to say into this for 5 instead of 2. So I believe that is an errata. So 2 each of them. My little girl is screaming. Ultimates. Again, I'm not completely confident on my ultimate lineup right now. To be fair, I put this deck together. I haven't properly played it since I put it together this way. So, like I said, it probably is a deck tech more than anything. So, we have 2 of the EX3 Dynabemon. When DNA Digivolving, you may play 1 Imperialdramon from your trash without paying its cost. On deletion, you may play 1 Wormmon from your trash without paying its cost. And then, while this Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name, it can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So I'll run 2 of that. Ideally, with these, you want one of these champions underneath so that you can get the end of turn DNA. Next, 2 of the Pyodramons from EX3. Basically the same effect. You can play a Dynabemon and then play a Vmon from your trash on deletion. But its inherit is give your Imperialdramon plus 1k. Plus 1 security attack. Next, I run 1 of the BT16 Dynabe. That must be where the other one was from. This is mainly for the partition. Like I said, I don't have all the pieces, so I'll probably run this at a bit more, but at the moment I run it at 1. When Digivolving, if DNA Digivolving, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card with a free trait from your trash without paying the cost. Then one of your Digimon gains Rush for the turn and may attack. And then the inherit is partition. So, most of the time with this deck, you want to be trying to play out the other level 5. So, you always want at least the opposite one in the trash. So, yeah, that's the main. So, most of the time you want one of these, DNAing into one of these, playing out one of the other ones, and then essentially DNAing again. So that is basically how it's supposed to go, really. 2 of the BT20 Digimons. On play, when Digivolving, you may return 1 Digimon card with Imperialdramon in its name or a free trait from your trash to your hand. Very good if you end up having to trash Imperialdramons early. All turns, when any of your Dynabe or Pyodramon will be returned to your hands or deck, 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into Imperialdramon Dragon Mode in your hand. What's nice about this is it's kind of fair because you have to have both Digimon on the field. However, that does get countered with the level 6s. Your turn, this Digimon doesn't activate security effects on option cards it checks. So, option cards, it doesn't check. Tamers, security effects still activates, and same with Digimon. So, yeah. Then we run 2 of the BT20 Pyodramon. On play, when Digivolving, for the turn, one of your Digimon gains piercing and gets plus 4000 DB. Then this Digimon may attack. All turns, when any of your Pyodramon or Dynabemon would be deleted, 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into Imperialdramon Dragon Mode in your hand, and then give security attack plus 1. So, yeah. That is the ultimate lineup. We have quite a bit of ultimates, as you can see. So, Megas, always the fun part, because for some reason I always see my Megas more than I see my other pieces. So, yeah, I'm just making sure I've got it all. Yep. So, like I said, don't have all the pieces, so some of it would change. However, this one I definitely don't think will change. When Digivolving, when DNA... first off, it's Imperialdramon Dragon Mode EX3. DNA Digivolve from a level 5 purple and red. When Digivolving, when DNA Digivolving, your opponent chooses one of their Digimon and deletes the rest. Then Blitz. When attacking, once per turn, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. For the turn, then you may Digivolve this Digimon into Imperialdramon Fighter Mode in your hand for its Digivolution cost. It's just super powerful. Being able to blitz is really good, especially with the newer fighter mode that's recently come out. So, yeah. Next, I run 2 of the BT20 Imperialdramon Dragon Mode Aces. Like I said, you can sort of get around the needing 2 Digimon on the board with these 2, because if your opponent swings and you got this and the other one in hand, you can DNA into this by blast DNAing. Potentially run this at 3, I don't know. I'm still working it out. Hand counter blast DNA Digivolve from this specific. On play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 11,000 DP or less. Then if DNA Digivolving, this Digimon may Digivolve into Imperialdramon Fighter Mode in your hand or trash without paying the cost. And then, of course, every ace's weakness, the overflow is 4. So, that's good to know, because I didn't realise it could actually do it from trash. Next up, we have 2 of the EX3 fighter modes. You don't want to go into this one on top of the ace, or if you do, you don't want to activate its when Digivolve in effect. So it Digivolves 2 from if the card contains Dragon Mode, gains piercing. It has piercing on body, and then when Digivolving, you may return 1 Imperialdramon Dragon Mode from this Digimon's Digivolution cards to the bottom of its owner's deck to prevent your opponent's security effects from activating for the turn. So you don't really want to bottom deck that, because it will give your opponent 4 memory plus the memory that you used to DNA up into this in the first place. And then on deletion, you may play 1 Wormmon and 1 Vmon from your trash without paying the memory cost. So it's kind of like Petition before Partition came around, if you know what I mean. Probably end up getting rid of that one eventually, because this one is just so much better, the BT21. So again, this has Raid and Piercing on body, and can Raid and Piercing on body. When Digivolving, your opponent can't play Digimon or Tamers by effects until the end of their turn. Then, if Imperialdramon Dragon Mode is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash your opponent's top security. All turns, once per turn, when your opponent's security stack is removed from, delete one of their Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. Obviously, the only difference with this one compared to that one is you don't get the partition effect, so you have to hope. That's why potentially you want to run more of that Dino Beam on. Tamers, I'm on the fence with this at the moment, but 3 Analog Youths, play cost 2. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card among them to your hand, and trash the remaining. So again, good way to put your sources in trash. All turns, when one of your level 5 or higher Digimon with Digivolution cards is deleted, you may suspend this tamer. If you do, gain a memory, then hatch 1 Digi card to an empty space in your breeding area. And security effect is play this card without paying the cost. Good card. Everyone sort of uses this card these days, even in decks that potentially don't need it. I don't know. 2 battle NPCs. I'm trying this out. Start your turn if you have 2 or less memory. Set to 3. Always nice to have a memory tamer. Potentially, I might swap it out for the starter deck mats, just because a lot of the time, if you want to trash stuff, you can gain a memory from it. On play, by placing 1 level 3 Digimon card from your hand under this tamer, draw 1. And then start your main phase. If you don't have a Digimon, by playing 1 play cost 3 or lower Digimon card from under this tamer without paying the cost, delete this tamer. So again, it's really just a test, really. I'll probably end up switching to the starter deck mat just because trashing stuff is better. 1 Digimon Emperor. When one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this tamer to draw 1, and then opponent's turn. When one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon is moved from their breeding area to the battle area, gain 2 memory. So, nice little floodgate. Security attack. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. Very good card. Gets extra memory for you. 1 Crimson Blaze. May up this, I don't know yet. Reduce the memory cost in your hand by 1 for each Digimon your opponent has in play. Delete all your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. Your opponent can't play Digimon by effects until the end of their next turn. Very handy, especially against some decks. And then again, this is another card I'm trying out because I wanted to. Emperor Dragon of Calamity. So it's play cost 3. You need a red and purple card on the field to do this. So ideally, you want at least 2 cards on the field. Main, you may play one. You may play 1 free trait Digimon card from your trash, with the play cost reduced by 5. Then place this card in the battle area. All turns, when your opponent's security stack is removed from delay. You may play 1 Imperialdramon Dragon Mode from any of your Imperialdramon Fighter Modes Digivolution cards without paying for cost. So, if you have this, or you have this, and you have one of these underneath. So say you had this underneath, you can play this, delay, play out this, and then potentially go into this. And then its inherit is you may play 1 level 3 Digimon card with free trait from your hand or trash without paying the cost, then add this card to your hand, as if it's hitting security. So that is my Imperialdramon Virus deck list, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I shall see you around. Goodbye.